Salam. I'm Muzammal Hussain. I'm a representative of wisdom in nature. And one of the things that has been coming up is that Muslims are increasingly getting interested in permaculture. And through this video, you'll get a sense of why that is, or one of the key reasons why that is. Now, in terms of what permaculture is, I'd like to first say a little bit about what it is not. Permaculture isn't gardening. It's a common misconception that it is. But it isn't really gardening. It can be applied to, and has been applied, and will be applied more to gardens. But it isn't gardening in and of itself. Nor is permaculture a set of techniques. You can apply various brilliant techniques within permaculture, but in itself, it isn't a set of techniques. What permaculture is, it's a design approach. So the key word here is design. It's a design approach that considers nature to be a teacher. Nature demonstrates principles of sustainability, of regeneration, of resilience. And if we were to distill the principles and patterns of nature and apply them to human systems, we can create human systems with these qualities of sustainability, of regeneration, and of resilience. And the kinds of scale and things, areas we can apply permaculture to is extremely broad. We can apply it, for instance, to, if we have a garden, to a garden in our home, we can apply it. We can apply it in a career path, in our life direction, or to a business, or to a group, a team, an organization. And we can also apply it to a venue, a mosque, or an eco-village, for instance. So permaculture is extremely versatile, and at the heart of permaculture is a relationship. So what permaculture is about maximizing beneficial relationships between the different components or elements of a system and within the wider system as well. So for instance, just to give a concrete example, if it's a land-based project, in terms of the relationship to the external or the wild energies coming in, to the sun, to the wind, and to the rain or water. And if we can maximize those beneficial relationships and make them work for the system as a whole, we can increase yield and reduce the effort needed. So we can create efficient systems where the whole is taken into account. So that's really powerful. So that's a little bit about permaculture. What about Islam? Now let's consider revelation first. The Quran is considered to be revelation, the word of God. And a term that is used to refer to verses in the Quran is ayah, which means signs that point to the divine. Now in the Quran, the term ayah is also used to refer to nature. So nature is also regarded as signs that point to the divine. Nature is a form of revelation. And we can go further into this theme by also taking in and appreciating the Quran that mentions that all of creation glorifies God, all of creation praises God. So that's mentioned in, for instance, Surah Al-Nur, the light, in Surah Al-Isra, the night journey, and Surah Al-Jumu'ah, the day of congregation in the first verse in Surah Al-Jumu'ah. So all of nature is glorifying God. All of nature is praising God. All of nature is in submission, is in a state of worship to the divine. And the Quran repeatedly asks us to reflect on, to listen to observe, to give attention to nature. And through giving attention to and being receptive to nature, being receptive to the book of nature. Nature can enable us to live more harmoniously. It's a guide. You know, it points to the divine. It can help to inform us to live more harmoniously with ourselves and with the wider natural world. And permaculture can enable us thus to be better Muslims, because it's an approach that helps us to design human systems that are more harmonious, that are sustainable, regenerative and resilient. So permaculture can enable Muslims to be better caretakers, better Khalifa, better guardians of this beautiful earth, this beautiful planet we inhabit, and to be more in harmony with each other and with the other beautiful life forms that we coexist with. And permaculture also offers a language that enables, in my experience, better collaboration between different groups. So we can scale up our projects for a more powerful contribution at this time of crisis and uncertainty that we're in. So that's a little bit about the relationship between Islam and permaculture, just a little dip into that, and there's a lot more that could be said, but hopefully that gives a little bit of a window into it. And I want to thank you for tuning in to this video, and all the best.